Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash. We're going to go through the products that are in here. I'm pulling stuff out and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use for the next, hopefully only 2 weeks. I'm excited to do this one. I have been wearing more makeup. I've been staying at home, working from home and all that. So I have the chance to wear more makeup. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. If you like Shop My Stash videos, please make sure to go ahead and give this one a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave. And now let's go ahead and talk about the products that are in here. I'm going to go ahead and get started with, we'll start with powders. I have the lippies in here that I've used the past, I used and I'm ready to move are in here. Move them for now. Let's go ahead and get started with powders. The first one I have in here is by Huda. This is Glowish, Huda. Huda powder. This is in the shade Light, the Luminous Press Powder. I really enjoyed it. It's a little bit deep. It's more suitable for me, in the next couple months. I had to strategically apply it on, not towards the center of my face, but more on the outer perimeter and then blend it into my bronzer. But this is a really nice one. One that shocked me and I'm like, okay, now I get the hype and I'm like, okay, now I need to maybe try different colors is the Givenchy, the Prism Libre powder. This is in the shade 3. Voile Rosé. Oh my god, this guy is so beautiful. My skin looks so pretty. I use it under my eyes. I use it all over my face. Beautiful powder. I was a little bit worried at first that it was gonna be too matte, but once I used my setting spray, beautiful. Jacqueline Cosmetics. This is the Brighten Up Luminous Powder. I like the powder. I hate the freaking packaging, but there she goes. I do have another powder over here, and that's La Prairie Skin Caviar Loose Powder, and I have the shade Translucent too. I'm wearing it today. I just love this powder. I love how easy it blends on the skin. It just makes me look and feel good. Just, could be all mental, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and talk about, I'm going to talk about primers real quick. For primers, I had the Danessa Myrix Yummy Skin Glow Serum, Priming Face Serum. This was actually really nice. It did have a little bit of a glow to it, which I did really enjoy. This was in the shade Main Squeeze. I believe there is a deeper shade. And then a favorite of mine is the Smashbox, the Mindful 5. I love this primer. I love it. I love how it makes my skin look. I'm gonna go ahead and get those two out. Foundations, I had two. I had Sephora Best Skin Ever. This was a little bit more of a like a medium coverage, which was okay. I didn't mind that. I don't always, I prefer light to medium max. This was medium. It was good. It blended really nicely on the skin. Looked really nice on the skin. The Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. I really like this one. The shade is, I felt like it was too yellow on me. This is 2.16. Light with warm golden undertone. It just looked too yellow. It did not look very flattering. Even when I tried to highlight it and like balance it out a little bit, it just, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on. I'm gonna get rid of it. For concealers, I had two in here. I had Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape concealer. Again, this was a little bit darker for me. It would have been more suitable a couple months down the road. And then I had the L'Oreal Infallible. I didn't even close this guy all the way. This one, I think I'm gonna have to let it go. It has a scent that's like, it's still its natural scent, like a little bit of, that L'Oreal scent that it has. But I feel like there's a chemically scent in it. I asked my friend Mariella, and honestly, I don't remember if she said that hers smell the same way or not. So maybe I'll have to check with her again. It applies nicely. It looks pretty good, but I don't know if that smell that it has, is that its normal scent or did it go bad on me? So I don't know. Let's do blush. I had a couple blushes in here. The first one is a cream. I actually didn't use it, so I'm going to leave it in here. I really enjoyed the rest of the blushes. I had Dior Rouge Blush, and this is in the shade 219. I'm not even going to try to say the shade name because I just cannot pronounce it. I'll just, I guess, put it on the screen. Where it is. There. Rose something. This was so pretty, you guys. So beautiful. That was such a beautiful blush. I do wanna, I'm kind of like curious about trying a couple more of those blushes from Dior. Now that they're at Ulta, you know, I might have to do it, you guys. The other blushes I had in here, I had the Sephora blush. This is a shimmer blush and the shade is Fascinated. This is so pretty, but so what happened, I dipped my brush. They're really, really pigmented. I dipped my brush in it, not paying attention to how much I picked up on my brush, and I applied it to my face, and I was like, oh no. I had to work on blending it and like trying to like really blend it into my skin. So if you're not careful, I picked up way too much with my brush. It is so pretty on the skin. The shade is stunning on the skin though. So I'm happy that I have that one. From Bare Minerals, the Gen Nude, that peach though. This probably was the one I used the most during this Shop My Stash. I just love how it looks on my skin. I topped it a couple times with this one, with the House Labs blush, kind of like to forgo a highlighter and just get a little bit more life. And this is in the shade Fire Opal. I will be picking up a couple of the House Labs blushes. There's that watermelon shade, and there was one other shade that I was really interested in. From Pat McGrath, we had this blush. This is in the shade Desert Orchid. Desert Orchid? Where's the name? Yes, Desert Orchid. So pretty. And that was it for blushes. For bronzers, I had 3 and 1 cream. The cream that I had in here is Bondi Bay. I love this one by Nude Sticks. Pulling that out. I had Maybelline City Bronzer. I was really surprised at how beautiful this guy still looks because I feel like it was a little bit older. I had M Cosmetics. This is that Sculpt, what is it called? Sculpting Powder Bronzer. The Corselet in the shade Silhouette. This was a little bit dark. I had to be, again, very careful how much I'm dipping my brush into here. This would be better for me and like with a little bit of a tan. And I have the Nabla Skin Bronzing in the shade Dune. This is so pretty. It looks so good on the skin, you guys. I love it. These are coming out. For highlighters, I had a couple in here. I had Ilamasca, and this is in the shade OMG. This is a highlighter that I would have to use after my setting spray. Otherwise, too much powder everywhere. It is pretty shade though. From MAC, the Black Panther collection. This is in the shade Royal Challenge. This was so pretty too. I kind of did not even want to dip my brush into it, but I did. And then I stabbed it with my nail. There. We had Gilded Rose from Smashbox Vlada collab. This is such a pretty highlighter too. So pretty. Coming out. We had Mary Lou by The Balm. It's still a classic. I'm still going to go ahead and hold on to it. We had Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. I don't think I used Gilded Honey, so let's go ahead and keep it in here. Rare Beauty in the shade is Exhilarate. This was really pretty, and I was so shocked by the way, the formula and how it works. But looked really, really pretty on. Okay, what's next? We have eyeshadow palettes and some eye pencils in here, or eye colors, like single shadows. I had Danessa Myricks Color Fix foils. One was in the shade Jewels and one in the shade Nightcap. Oh my god, Nightcap, I loved it. It looked so pretty. The shade Jewels was intense, you guys. I filmed something with it. Oh, I was wearing this one when I filmed my 2022 makeup empties. Yeah, it was surprisingly bright on the eyes, more bright than I thought it would be. For eyeshadow palettes, I had the 3 Pat McGrath Star Wars. These are the 5 pan palettes. We had the golden one. I guess I'll go ahead and show you what these look like. This is the one I used the most, the golden one. We have the Divine Droid. I think I only used 2 shades from this palette. Let me show it to you. Yeah, I think I only used this purple one and this one for eye looks. But there she goes. And then last Star Wars Pat McGrath palette is the Sith Seduction. This was so gorgeous too, you guys. It was so pretty on the eyes. Oh, here she is. From this one, I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. So pretty. The formula is super creamy as well. So there's that. The other two eyeshadow palettes, I had Sigma, Diana Saldana. I destroyed it. I got my fingers dirty with it. Oh, this was really pretty and super easy to work with. Like the mattes in here were very, very nice. I did really enjoy this palette. I did not use every single shade in there, but I used the majority of it. And then the last eyeshadow palette that I had in here is Plain Jane by Adept. I am going to go ahead and keep it in here for another go. I didn't play with it as much as I really wanted to. And the fact that it doesn't have enough mattes and I had a lot of shimmers, it was kind of hard to reach for this one. Lastly, what was in here is the e.l.f. Jen Atkins Mist Me setting spray or primer mist. I use it as a primer mist, and I had Dermablend Lock and Last water resistant setting spray. This guy is really, really good. It stays for a long time. These lippies I did not use this time around, so I am gonna hold on to them, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you about the ones that I did use so you see which ones they are. Because I am going to go ahead and pull them out and put something else in their place. The first one I had in here is Dior. This is the Rouge Dior Forever in the shade 999. A beautiful warm tone red. There's this one. From Ilia, I had the Balmy Gloss. This is in the shade Saint. From Too Faced, I had the lip injection in the shade Christmas Cocoa. From Dose of Colors, I had this lip gloss in the shade Jazzy. Felt too metallic kind of on my lips, but I'm like, it's okay. I don't know. I didn't remember it being so metallic looking. From Pat McGrath, we have Elson. This is a matte lipstick. We have from L'Oreal the shade 193. This is Le Rouge Determination. So pretty. Another kind of like warm tone. I felt like it was very similar to the Dior one. Well, or similar-ish. I had Tarte. These are the Mercucha Juicy Lip. Ooh, I loved it. That was my first time trying it. I've had it in my collection forever. So I really enjoyed that one. And then for red lip liner, I have Pat McGrath in Major Red. Major Red? What's the name? Major. The shade is Major. Pulling that out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back into the drawers, and then we'll shop my stash for new items to use. Alrighty, you guys, let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items. I'm so excited. I have so much new stuff still from Christmas time, and some stuff actually just came in the mail. I could not resist the Nars Orgasm Rising eyeshadow palette. Oh, I just could not stop thinking about it. I picked it up. So I'm gonna pull this guy in for this time around. Oh, and I had a couple things pulled out up here that I want to pull. They're new as well. I just don't want to have to grab my box and all that. The first one of them is the M Cosmetics True Gloss, and this is in the shade Faded Clementine. I think I'm going to go ahead and also pull in the Divine Skies Faded Clementine eyeshadow palette to go with that lippy. So I'm going to do that eyeshadow palette. I had picked up the Nikia Joy Cosmetics, one of her loose pigments, and this is in the shade Gumdrop. I actually just grabbed one from the three that I hadn't used yet. Nars Power Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Too Hot to Handle. I'm going to pull this guy in. I'm also going to go ahead and pull in the Tarte Face Eyeshadow Palette. Face Eyeshadow. What? The Blush Authority Face Palette. That's coming in. Okay. What also arrived today in the mail is the Whitney Houston Blush. The collab with MAC. I picked up the shade Nippy's Pink Rose, the lighter of them. We'll do swatches of everything towards the end of the video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and also pull in the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. This came in the what is it, Beautylish Lucky Bag, or it came in mine, so I'm gonna do that one. Have a couple more blushes and highlighters over here, but I don't think I'm gonna pull any because we do have that palette from Tarte, which's got a ton of highlighters. I mean blushes, but maybe I do a highlighter. Should we do this one? Let's do this one. This is the Disney collab with One Size. It's only one shade, Bit of Magic. I wanted it when it came out and I held off, and I was able to get this guy from Sephora for half off. So, and then it sold out. So I got lucky. As soon as I got the notification that it was on sale, I'm like, okay, we're getting it. Do we want to do this lipstick? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. This is from Lancome. This is the shade Attrape Coeur 505. I don't freaking know. Damn it. I don't speak French. I need to remember it. So I'm going to do that one. I do have a couple more lippies that came like that from that Dior lip set. Do I want to do it and then just complete it? But then let's bring them all in, all four. What do we think? Let me see. Do I remember what the shades were? I have no idea. We have ton. Oh, I'm gonna have to open them one by one. Let's pull them in, and then if I don't use them all by next time, then you know we'll keep them. And yeah, we'll do the usual. I do have these blushes from LYS, you guys, and I still have not tried them. So many blushes in that Tarte palette, so these are gonna have to wait for a different time. Hard, tough decisions. Okay, that's it from new makeup. Did I pull in a primer? I don't have a primer. I don't have setting spray. So let's pull in a couple of those and then we'll do other eyeshadow palettes. Okay, I totally forgot that I rearranged some things. We're gonna have to do like collection video and welcome back to my room. So I had rearranged things. My primers are no longer in here. They're in a totally different drawer. Which now thinking about it, I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have put these in a different drawer. And anyways, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a setting spray, I guess, first, and then my primers are over here. So we'll let's just pick up a primer. Here we go. This is I'm twisting you. We'll pick up some primers. Let's see. Maybe I can pull in this Ole Henriksen one, the Banana Bright. I'm gonna do this guy. And how about we do let's do, oh boy, what do I want to bring in? Which one? I think I'll do the Rare Beauty one, the illuminating primer. Is it illuminating? What's it called? It's called illuminating primer. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. Now let's go ahead and get setting sprays. We need a primer mist and a setting spray. I think for setting spray, I'm gonna pull in this one. This is by Kimchi Chic. This is the matte setting spray. I haven't used it in so long, so I'm gonna pull that in. I think for primer mist, I feel like I kind of want to pull in this one. This one, or this is a setting spray. I don't think I can use it before. Shake well before use. After makeup application. So I don't think I could use that as a primer mist. I do really like primer mists. I like them. Milani. Let's do Milani, because then I could prime with this and I can set with it. So I'm gonna do these two. Let's do eyeshadow palettes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pick out a couple more eyeshadow palettes. I think I want two more. So let's pick out two more eyeshadow palettes. I've been thinking, you guys, I think I need another declutter. I know I feel like I'm constantly decluttering. Maybe because I haven't been buying as much. Yeah, sure, Ron, yeah. And I'm using some of my older stuff and I'm like, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Neutrals palette from, this is the Nude Model. MAC Art Library, the shade, like the nude model shade. I'm gonna pull this one in. I believe were they all mattes? I can't remember if they were all mattes or if it had some like satin shades. I'm gonna do that one from this drawer. I think I'll get one from the next drawer down. I have been reaching for these, like these I pull in occasionally and like use them random. Let me see. From here, how about we do, I think I will go ahead and get, yeah, I'm gonna do this one. This is Ashke Home collab with Buxom. I remember enjoying it. It's been a while, so I'm gonna pull this guy in. Okay, let's pull in some foundations and concealers now. Okay, for foundations and concealers, let's see. You know, I've been thinking about, I lay in bed and I like think about what do I have in my collection and what products I miss using. The Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Concealer, I missed that. I want to pull that in. I know that for sure. That's starting off with that. These I've used recently. How about we pull in, I think I will go ahead and give this guy a shot. This is the Pink Lips 5-Star Soft Matte Concealer, and the shade is Ambitious Like Taurus. Could that be a shade name? I guess. Okay, we're gonna do that one. Just in case that sucks. Just in case. It's been a while since I used this guy, the NYX Born to Glow. I remember enjoying it. It's been a long time. So I need to check it out. There we go for concealers. For foundations, I'm gonna do one of these. Let's do, I do like the brand Purelisse. This is the Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. What shade? Light medium. I'm gonna pull this in. I hardly ever reach for my minis, so you know, it's time I do it. Okay, and then for a full-size foundation, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with, I think I'm gonna do, let's do L'Oreal True Match Nude. This is in the shade 3-4 light medium. I feel like I want one more foundation to play with. I like this one. I miss it. Let's do the Kosas. This is in the shade light medium neutral. Kosas. I think I'm gonna do Kosas. Or what else? You know, Haley's. Let's do Haley's. It's been a while. Haley's, and this is in the shade 3.25. This is the Reform. They have reformulated, not reformulated, repackaged these, but I'm gonna use this guy. Pull it in. Okay, I'm gonna pull in a couple powders now. Alrighty, for powders, let's try the Airset Radiant Loose Setting Powder. This isn't translucent. I'm gonna pull in that guy. I think I will go ahead and which other ones do I wanna use? Let's see. Let's try this guy as a finishing powder. This is the Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector Radiant Skin Powder, and the shade is light. I don't know, you guys. I feel like some people use this guy as a contouring shade and highlighting. I have no idea what to do with this baby. Maybe this should be a bronzer and a highlight. Anyway, I'm gonna pull it in. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna make it work. I've used it before, but I just don't understand it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in, let's do this Flower Beauty Better Not Bitter shade yellow for my under eye area. And how about we do, let's do Dior. It's Dior or Kosas, or let me see. Actually, let's do MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's been a long time. This is in the shade medium Mineralized Skin Finish. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. We don't need a face palette, but let's go ahead and grab a couple bronzers, maybe just one blush and highlights. Okay, let's go ahead and pick out some bronzers. For bronzer, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in, let's do the Juvia's Place Bronzed Duo. There's 2 shades in here. This is the medium. I'm gonna pull in that one. I think that might be a little bit deep, so I think I need something a little bit light as well. Oh, you know, I haven't used this one in a long time. The Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Is this in the shade? This is just in the shade Bronzer. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna pull that one in. And I think I will go ahead and do, should we do Ilya or should we do Wet n Wild Sunset? Go ahead and do the Ilya bronzer. And then for cream, I would really like a cream bronzer. I think I will go ahead and pull in, which one? I'm gonna do the Nessa Myrix. I do like this one. This is the, what is it called? Power Bronzer Matte Bronzing and Shaping Cream, and the shade is medium. It does have a really nice shine, and I do really like it. I'm gonna pull that one in. That's plenty. Let's go ahead and pull in some tiny blushes. I have a single and I have the palette. Maybe just one blush, just one. All right, I'm just grabbing one blush, you guys. And that one blush, what is it gonna be? I feel like I want something bright. Something bright. I think I'm gonna do this guy. The Laura Geller Rose Water. I love it. Okay. Highlights. All right, you guys, I've been struggling with my light for the past half an hour. For highlights, what are we gonna pull in? I think I will go ahead and pull in, let's do this one. This is the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder, and this is in the shade Champagne. I'm gonna give this guy a shot. It's been a while since I've used it. I think I will go ahead and also pull in, let's do the Urban Decay Afterglow. Let's do this palette. I don't remember if I like it or not. So I'm gonna pull that in. And then I think I would like more highlighters. Maybe at least one more. We have one on the drawer, and I pulled in another one, but one more. How about we do, okay, is this one of these is the shade Free. I can't remember which is which. Which one is this? This is in the shade Joy. I think I would like to pull in the other shade, which I think is the shade Free. Come on, is it Free? Yes. I'm gonna pull in this one. And I think that will be it. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the drawer, and then let's do swatches. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about all the products that I picked up for this time around, and then we'll do swatches or alongside, you know. For powders, I did pick out a couple. The first one is by Say. This is the translucent air set powder. I remember really enjoying this, so I'm excited to play with it again. It's been a while. For a finishing powder, I pulled in this Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. I really don't know that this is actual. I don't know. I feel like some people use this as a contour. Some people use it as a finishing powder. I mean, if I'm going to use it as a contour, like, okay, this shade is not bad, but it vanishes. I had used it before as a finishing powder, like an illuminating finishing powder. So, we'll see. I hope I don't look funky. Next up, I have the Beauty Bakery Flour Butter Not Bitter powder in yellow. I pulled this in to set under my eye. And then for a press powder, I pulled in MAC in the shade medium. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish. It's been a long time since I used it, so I'm looking forward to trying it out again or playing with it again. Maybe I did things a little bit different today, but let's go ahead and talk about primers and foundations since we're still talking about complexion. For primers, I pulled in these two. I pulled in the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I remember enjoying this one. It is kind of glowy. It is a moisturizer slash primer, so you could use it just as a moisturizer or kind of like combo both. I've only used it as a primer. I haven't used it as a moisturizer, but I'm looking forward to using that. And another illuminating powder primer is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. This one is very, very illuminating, which is something I really, really like. So there's that guy. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about foundations. I pulled in the Purelisse Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. I don't think I've opened this guy yet. No, it's still sealed. But I do want to try it. I pulled in the shade Light Medium. I have to grab tweezers to pull that off. I really like the Purelisse normal BB cream. It's been a few years since I used it, but I remembered really enjoying it. So I'm hoping the illuminating would be nice as well. The other two foundations I pulled in, one is the Hailey's Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Finish foundation. I know they repackaged. I remember really enjoying this guy. I don't know how much I have left. I hate, like, it's really hard to tell. Is it an earless pump? Is that what this is considered? Does it go down? Does it go up? I'm not sure. How do you know if the product is gone? Where am I? I don't know. That's kind of like a night. Oh, this twists up. I was going to say that's kind of like a nightmare for a project banner. Like, where are we in the product? Well, I can't see anything because the packaging is black. Very smart, Rania. But there we go. Long ramble. And the other foundation that I pulled in is the L'Oreal True Match Nude. This is in the shade 3 to 4. I really like this one. It's been a while again, but I know that I've made it into this. I can tell. Less anxiety than this thing. I'm like, where are we? I don't know why I pulled them just out of here. They need to go back in here. For concealer, I pulled in 3 this time around. I pulled in this Pink Lips 5-Star Soft Matte Concealer, a squeezy tube concealer. I'm not so sure about it, but I'm hoping to actually, like, maybe I like it. I still can't figure out if the name is this, Ambitious Like Taurus. Could that be the shade name? I don't know. Looks like it. Oh, okay. That's kind of really light, huh? Super light. Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this baby. I'll have to see how it is under my eyes, but that is, woof. Okay, does look matte. Why would I want matte concealer though? Why do I want that matte look under my eye? I don't know. Okay. Next up, I pulled in NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade Natural. I remember really enjoying this one. I might have to take out that stinking stopper, not like that sponge thing. I hate those. I usually rip them off. So there's the other one. And then one that I know for sure I really like is the Lancome Tint Idole. It's been a little time since I've used it, so I'm looking forward to playing with it. This is in the shade 215 Buff Neutral. I think that's the shade name. So I got like these two. I don't know how they're gonna work, and then one that I know that I really, really like. Okay, let's talk about the setting sprays real quick, and then we'll go ahead. Now I'm saving setting spray. For setting sprays, I pulled in Milani Make It Last and Kimchi Chic, the Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. I do really like both of these. I pulled in the Milani to use more as a primer mist, but I don't mind using it primer mist and setting spray. So there's that one. It's a brand new one, still sealed. Yay! I'm finally dipped into the stash of those. Okay, let's talk about bronzers. I pulled in the Ilia. This is Drawn In Night Light Bronzing Powder. I felt like something cracked in here. I was a little worried. Okay, let me clean that concealer off my hand so we can try out, so we can do swatches. Okay, so Ilia bronzer. I'm surprised at how many Ilia products I have in my collection. For some reason, I didn't think I had that many. I got this by Ilia, this by Ilia. I've tried some lippies by Ilia. Anyway, the bronzer, Ilia bronzer. This is a really pretty one. Very neutral looking, very natural looking. My hands are soaking up products. Oh, and I do have a fresh layer of self tanner on, not on my hand, but on the rest of my arm. So let's excuse that. I do have the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and this is just a normal bronzer shade. It's been so long since I played with this guy, you guys. So here it is. Oh man, I can't swatch for crap today. See, it's sticking all to my fingers. Why? All right, let's give this guy another shot. Well, there we go. I guess that's okay. I have a cream bronzer and I have a duo by Juvia's Place. It's over here. I guess we'll do the powder by Juvia's Place, the duo. Okay. The formula of this is just really, really nice. Those two, those bronzers. Here we go. Kind of looks really yellow today. Interesting. What's going on? Am I gonna hate it on my skin? Did it go bad on me? Did these go bad? 12 months, but it's cruelty-free. Well, cruelty-free is not natural, so anyway, we'll have to see how it looks, but it looks really yellow, like mustard yellow. The Danessa Myrix, this is a cream bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. This is like a cream to powder, and I do really, really enjoy it. That's a beautiful shade on my skin. It has a little bit of glow to it, like a very fine shimmer. I do really like it. There's that. Okay, let's go ahead and move along. I will do the face palette. I'm gonna do the face palette by Tarte, and then I'll do the blushes. I did pull in quite a bit of highlighters, and I also pulled in a highlighter palette. I'm not so sure what I was thinking. I'm gonna take this out of here for just that. Oh, this is a blush, but still, got 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of highlights. Should I keep them? I guess I'll keep them if I don't use everything in here. Okay, let's do a blush. There is a bronzer in here, which I'm looking forward to, and I know there is one highlighter. So this is the Precious Gems Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. I picked this guy up around the holidays. Oh, maybe there isn't a highlight. There's just a bronzer. And this is the Park Avenue Princess. I do really like that one. So we'll go ahead and swatch this. And then we'll swatch all the blushes. This is a bronzer that I've debated multiple times. Actually, like picking up backups of. I just always waited for a sale, and then when the sale came, I'm like, I know I like this one, maybe I should try something else. So I haven't repurchased, but here it is. Again, I do have some self tanner on, freshly applied. Let's do the blushes. I'll go ahead and get started with the top row. 1, 2, 3. 1, ooh, 3. I'm surprised. Tarte. Wow, it's been a long time since I used their products, like, you know, these kind of blushes. Okay, let's do the second row. This looks so pretty, like something I'm really gonna enjoy. I wonder if they have names. And then the bronzer is over here. Okay, this kind of, it's a little more lilac than I thought it was gonna be. I felt like in the pan looks kind of neutral. But let's go ahead and see, do they have names? I don't see. Oh, duh. I think the names are here. Polished, Refined, Facet, Gemstone, and Luxe. I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited for it. I know it's been out for a while and probably on sale and just gone, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the other two blushes that I pulled in, and then there's one cream. This is Rose Water by Laura Geller. This is a beautiful, like, my skin looks so healthy kind of blush. This one, and here's the one, the collab with Whitney Houston and MAC. This is in the shade Nippy's Pink Rose. This is a powder blush, like the normal MAC powder blushes. Ooh, that's pink. Okay, I kind of like it. I kind of really like it. I feel like there's a little bit of shimmer that's just not translating. Is there? Or a little sheen or something, because I see it around I see it here. Okay, in the packaging. I am keeping. I was so debating getting the highlighter. I swatched it at MAC store, and then I'm like, oh, it looks so beautiful. But it was, I think it would have been a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I'm sure it would have been a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I'm still debating it, and I think now they're about to discontinue it because it's on sale. We've got by Ilia. This is stuttered multi-use pigment. So I could use it blush. Can I use it? Lips. I can't remember if eyes. No, just cheek and lip. This is just whatever was left over from last time, so I'm pretty sure it's dried up. I did not use it this time around, so there it is. I still have the same feeling about it. I feel like where I first placed it, most of the pigment is kind of like sticks, so around it is not as pigmented. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's kind of like it stains the area where it was, and then when you blend it, the stained area just remains stained. And then see, like, I could see this here where I first, anyways, we'll see how it goes on my skin. I need to use it. I don't know why I didn't yet. Do have a bit of a cold. I got, it's been a couple of days since I filmed the first part of this video, and then I got really sick. I sounded awful, so I couldn't film, but I think I still sound a little bit like it, so excuse me. From LA Colors, this is the Strobing Illuminating Powder, and this is in the shade Champagne. This is blinding. This was sent to me by my friend Marielle. This is blinding, you guys, but it looks so pretty. Look at it. Let's go ahead and do Bare Minerals highlighter, and this is in the shade Free. I do really like this one too. There you go. Not too far off. Blindingness. All right, so this was the LA Colors. Next to it is Bare Minerals, in the shade is Free. Go ahead and do Laura Geller. This is Baked Gelato, and this is in the shade Gilded Honey. It's beautiful. I think they all look really beautiful. And then we got Bit of Magic, and this is the One Size collab with Disney, Fantasia. So I couldn't remove this thing. It's supposed to be like, depending on how you look at it, you see Mickey with his hat on, and this way you see the notes, just the Mickey ears and moon and stars. It's kind of pretty cool. And I kind of don't want to touch it because of that, but we're just going to go ahead and go in a spot where, okay, maybe we'll go over here. I know the reviews for this one said it kind of blew, but I don't think that I'm buying it for the product itself. I think I'm buying it for how cute it is. I can see how it blows. Let's try a little bit more. Yeah, this, I can see it. All right, well, I'm still gonna use it, and I'm still gonna keep it, and I'm still gonna like it. but fair warned, not that it's available anymore. I think that's why I ended up not ordering as soon as it came out, because I read the reviews and they weren't good, and then didn't get that many reviews, only like a couple. So I'm like, I think I should hold off. Go ahead and do the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter palette. It's been a long time since I used this thing. And I don't know that I would use this one, but 1, 2, 3, I could use them. I'm excited to actually play with it again. It's not super blinding. It looks like it's going to be one of those subtle highlighters. Honestly, I don't remember what I thought of it. I thought I liked it when I owned it. I don't know. It's been a long time since I used it. So I'm going to pull that out too. Let's see. What we have left would be eyeshadows and lippies. Let's go ahead and do eyeshadows. We'll start with eyeshadow palettes, and I do have the single from Nikia Joy. It's loose, so we'll do that one too. We've got M Cosmetics Divine Skies eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade Faded Clementine. I'm gonna get rid of the box. I mean, look how bulky this is compared to how tiny the palette is. Oh, her products. I don't know why her products are bulky. Like, okay, this doesn't look so bad, but their blush and highlighters are bigger than the eyeshadow palette. I don't understand packaging. It looks so pretty. Oh, it looks pretty. Look kind of delicious. Like something I want to eat. You know, like a sweet candy pie thingy. Ooh, I need this matte again. Okay. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm impressed so far. And then 1, 2. So it's kind of like 2 trios, you know. 1, 2. So these would be a trio. This would be a trio if you want, or mix and match. I do like it. This part of my arm is going to end up no tan on it compared to the... Oops. No, I didn't think it I didn't think it through. We've got MAC. This is the Art Library, and this is the nude model. I do have the names for all of them. I don't think I'm gonna swatch any of these because it looks pretty boring. I do want to swatch the newer palettes. I have like 4 more palettes in there, but I pulled this in because I really wanted some neutrals to go with the Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane palette. So that's basically, I wanted this. So here's that, and here's Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane. I think I'll go ahead and swatch it. I know we swatched it last time, but I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more swatches again this time because, well, she's pretty. And oh my God. Oh, yeah, guys. This is beautiful. I don't know why I didn't choose it yet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know. I miss my cat. And I got sick. And I'm working a lot. Here we go. Let's finish up the top row. My fingers are wet now though. Damn it. Oh. Oh my God. Look how pretty that is. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Where am I gonna fit these now? Okay, I'm gonna do these 2 again. It's this one. I feel like I hard panned it, you guys. I hope not. And this one. Here we go. Oh, oh. Yeah, I keep hard painting, and I keep hard painting on my hand. I'm gonna have to scrape it off on the palette. My finger just wet, basically. Oh, they're so pretty. Look how beautiful this is. Kind of reminds me of one of the shades from Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. The one that was for, not trichrome, quadchrome? I don't know. But reminds me of it. Or is it trichrome? No, I don't know. Multichrome. There we go. Multichrome. Look how pretty. I really need to use it. So, this time around, she's getting loved. All right, we've got 3 more palettes. We've got the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I'm so excited for this one, you guys. Really excited. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She pretty, isn't she? What do I want to swatch? I feel like I really want to do edgy. Oh, my fingers are screwed up. Edgy. Ooh, now I screwed up my fingers even more. Let's do Thrill. Oh, that feels loose. Let's do Familia. Nurture. So this is Familia. This is Edgy. Oh, my finger is so stained. This is Thrill. And this is Nurture. They look so pretty. All right, let's do Serenity, Inspiration, Instinct, and Carpe Diem. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Rania. Well, there we go. Pretty. Okay, let's do Buxom collab with Ashke Home. I've had this guy for a while. I have used it, but it's been a long time. I remember really enjoying it. I'm gonna do, let's go on the wild side, you guys. Wild side today. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the row right below it. Dynasty. Oh, man, that's pretty. There's Dynasty. Something and something. Black is pretty nice. Smoking and Royalty. Royalty and Smoking. Cool. Been a long time again since I've used this one, so she needs some love. Now, lastly, we have the Nars Orgasm Rising eyeshadow palette. I could not resist this guy. Looked so pretty, you guys. Oh, look how pretty. Oh man, it's so beautiful. I know it's completely different than what I usually go for. I like grungy, but lately I've been really embracing the lighter looks, especially because I don't have time for my grungy looks. Let's do a couple swatches. You knew I was gonna go for this one, didn't you? And this one. And I'm going for this guy. And let's do the deepest kind of matte. There we go. You guys. Ooh, okay, so this is kind of like I don't think that these shimmers are gonna show off or show up. Oh yeah, you do kind of see them, huh? But it's a matte underneath. So looks so pretty. I need a little bit more of this one. I was all like trying barely to touch it so I don't ruin it. with my nails. And what do? I stab it with my nail. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I'm looking forward to playing with this palette. We're gonna do the other ones too, other shades. Damn, I can't believe I jabbed it with my nail like that. All right, do this one, this one, this one. Feels exactly like this one, like a matte with barely any shimmer in it. But look at this. Okay, that's pretty light pink. There's that one shade that feels like the one below it. But man, that's beautiful. It does have some shimmer. It's just not glitter, thank God. Not like the, you know when Too Faced used to try to do those and then they never worked? You ended up with glitter all over your place, all over the face. Yeah, but this feels very different and it looks different. Like I can see them, but it's matte. They're not chunky. So here we go. She's so pretty. Okay, and lastly, we've got Nikia Joy Cosmetics Pigment. Put these here, this here, and this. Darn it, it does not fit nicely. All right, we're just gonna have to do this like that. Okay. Let's do Nikia Joy Cosmetics, the pigment. This one is in the shade Gumdrop. Oh, yeah, I've got a sticker that I'm gonna have to peel. Okay. We need tweezers. Oh, yeah, we need tweezers. Or I guess I could just lift it off like that. That was a lot easier. And I'm just gonna stamp it on my arm. Those are supposed to be really pretty with different bases under them. I do have a really nice matte brown from the Nessa Myrix. So I think I'm gonna place this over matte brown. See how that's gonna look. Should we try it? Okay, we're trying it. This is on the shade Chocolate. It's not really brown. It has a little bit of well, you'll see. It has a little bit of kind of reddish to it. Love those things. Okay, we're not swatching any more eyeshadows after this. Only lippies. So if my fingers are stained. Okay, so here's that. Oh, beautiful. Let it dry for a little. And then we're gonna put the pigment on top. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, maybe I was just joking. Come on. How is it easier than taking a damn sticker off? I don't know, but let's see. Ooh. Let's do more. Come on. What do you think? That's really pretty. Looks different in here, huh? I'm looking forward to playing with it. Let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Would these look good together? Oh, killer. All right, and then lastly, we've got all the lip products. Let's go ahead and do them. We've got this beautiful Dior set, which has 4 in it. And they're kind of pain in the ass. So pull them out. All right. And then we've got Lancome. this guy by Nars. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do all of the bullets. I know probably tons of red again. This is the Power Matte Lipstick by Nars. This is in the shade Too Hot to Hold. Okay, I'm gonna swatch over here. Oh, that's so pretty. I've been really liking these burnt orange lipsticks. Well, now the weather is kind of, well, it's gonna be cold. Let's start with those Dior's. This is in the shade 720. This is a velvet color. Oh, that's beautiful. That is really pretty. Okay. We've got the shade 100. This is another velvet lipstick. Very neutral. We've got the shade 760. This is another velvet. Are they all velvet? I don't remember. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yes. Look at that beautiful red. Why can't I build it up? To see how it goes on my lips. And then we got the shade 999 velvet. Oh, and now I have it in the other formula, the Forever or something. Cool. Let's do this Lancome. This is one of the mattes, Drama Matte, and this is shade 505. That was a little yes, I knew. Loaded with reds this time around again. Hard to swatch on a knuckle. That's pretty. I like that. I've never tried Lancome lipsticks. I like how it fits. We've got two by Pat. One is else in the shade 2, and these are also matte. There's Elson 2. And then this one is in the shade Forbidden Love. The deepest red so far, or the darkest. Got two more. A lot of lipsticks this time. I've got the L'Oreal, can't remember, Color Riche. This is in the shade 203, the Rouge Avant-Garde. This is gonna be the deepest for this time around. So pretty. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I killed it. I stabbed it. I stabbed it. Gosh darn it. Well, that happened. We got Huda Beauty Sweet Cheeks Cream Lipstick. Oh, is it cream lipstick? And the shade is Sweet Cheeks, I think is what it is. Here it is. That's a really pretty nude. I need to use it. So pretty. Okay, and then we've got one more. This is the M Cosmetics Faded Clementine, and this is the lip gloss, I believe. I had a lip gloss and I had a lip cream, or what is it called? Lip cloud. This is the gloss. Oh, nice. Very Clementine-like. I hope I like it on my skin. Very different for me. And then we've got a lip liner, and this is the Huda Beauty lip liner, and the shade is Lip Contour, or the Lip Contour 2.0, the shade Honey Beige. I'm gonna put it right here. I do have a lip liner in a Project Ban, a red lip liner, so I'm just gonna be using that with the reds. I think this is it for this Shop My Stash video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to go out and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.